Want to know my favorite book recommendations that helped me make a multi-million-dollar real estate business within my first 2 years as a real estate agent? In this video, I'm going to give you the 5.5 with the bonus book favorite books that I read as a brand new realtor that helped me turn my real estate business into a multi-million-dollar business. Now that is both on the selling real estate side and also on the building my team and recruiting agents to that side as well. If you're new, hi, I'm Melanie and I run a real estate team that has given me full financial freedom, and now I spend all of my time helping other agents achieve the same through their businesses and through free content like this on YouTube. Let's jump in. The first book that I love so much is Ninja Selling. Fantastic book. Honestly, I put this book off for over a year because I thought it was a dumb name, and I was very wrong. I wish I read this the day I got my real estate license. It is so good, so actionable, very easy read, very practical tips. Can't recommend it enough. Don't let the name or the cover fool you. Ninja Selling. Pick it up right now. If you haven't read it yet, read it. It is so good. The second book that I love, and I reread it all the time, is Exactly What to Say by Phil Jones. This book is very short. As you can see, it's only 100 pages, but the pages are small. Very practical, tactical, easily digestible sales tips. So it will say things like, don't worry, and then it talks about the psychology of why saying don't worry is very helpful. So like, don't worry, this book is so short you can read it in an hour. That's a bad example, but if I was trying to convince you of something, this book has so many good swaps that might not feel, they're very subtle, but they make such a big difference. And the more you practice it, the more you do it. That is why I think I have become so good at sales, because I've read this book so many times and then of course implemented it by talking to clients for buyers and sellers and talking to agents to help them join the Royal Circle at eXp Realty. Exactly What to Say. Great book. Number 3, we have Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. This book is so good. Have read it a ton of times. Very good for anyone that is interested in recruiting agents, so growing your team or brokerage. This is very practical about how to do that. I've learned so much about recruiting, and if you're interested in recruiting, we have a free masterclass. You can check it out in the description. RecruitSecrets.com, free 25-minute training about how we were able to recruit 100 agents our first year as brand new agents. So check that out, totally free. Just want to share the knowledge. If you're new to this channel, I already have financial freedom, so I just spend all of my time helping others achieve the same. That's my biggest passion in life, and I want to help 1 billion people live happier and better lives. So totally free training. Just want to get it out there and help you achieve financial freedom as well, and the freedom through real estate. Building an Empire, very, very good if you're interested in recruiting and growing a team or your brokerage. The half book, it's kind of a play on words. It's similar, obviously very different, but Build an Empire by Elena Cardone is another book that I have read multiple times. Her mindset, I know everyone loves Grant Cardone and he's amazing too, and I've learned a ton from his books, and 10X is very good about just doing more. You can achieve so much more. Instead of saying I want to sell 2 houses this year, say I want to sell 20. And then even if you fall short and you sell 15, you're selling way more than 2. Her book I think is very underrated. She talks a lot about the mindset as well, and I really like this book because obviously I work with my husband Jordan, she works with her husband, so I learned a lot about how to run a business as a couple, and there's not that much training. I know there's a lot of realtors that work with their spouse. I learned a ton about that in this book. Elena Cardone, great book, can't recommend it enough. Even if you don't run your business with your partner, she is such a strong woman, and I think sometimes, totally stereotypically, but also that's the world we live in, a lot of the big dreamer, rah-rah stuff is very masculine, and a lot of men, authors and men coming through with their voice. This one really spoke to me. Obviously she's a woman, and it's slightly different when you are a woman in a man's world and you want to be ambitious and you want to have big goals. So if you're a woman or if you're a man, Jordan, this is actually Jordan's book that he gave to me, but I highly recommend this to both genders. Definitely if you're a woman, I think that she's a great leader and a great inspiration. The 5th book that helped me build a multi-million-dollar real estate business is my book, Real Estate Secrets. This is all about how to use social media and the power of the internet to build $1 million real estate business. So not only us, myself and Jordan, but also a lot of the agents on our team that we coach, and a lot of agents not on our team that we've coached, implement these systems, use them to get more clients, use them to get more agents on their team, use them to achieve a ton. So this book is filled with all of the secrets that I wish I knew when I got my real estate license. It's a bestseller on Amazon. Highly recommend you check it out. You can get it for free. Actually, there's a link in the description. Totally free. All we ask is you cover shipping. So you can check that out below. for the link for that. This book is not fluffy at all. We hate that. It's, you can see, not that big, pretty short. That's because everything is very actionable. It's very step-by-step instructions of how to grow your real estate business from wherever you are to $1 million real estate business or more. And it's designed to be able to pick it up now, in a year, whenever you just need a little bit of inspiration or new ideas. It's very practical, very tactical. Again, not fluffy at all. We want to help you take action and take action on the right things to grow your real estate business. So, shameless plug here, check that book out. And the last one is Gary Keller's One Thing. I also read his $1 Million Real Estate Agent book, which is good, and we actually lent it out to one of our agents right now, so I can't have it in the video. That book should be tied in with this. Great book. This book, very underrated. As an entrepreneur, I have always been very ambitious and trying to chase a lot of different rabbits, so to speak, and this book reminded me that if it's better to just focus on one thing and really dial it down and really get it to a good place than to do 5 different things and get them 20%. You know, it's better to do one thing 100%. So I think that is a good reminder that I honestly still need to give myself. I read this book early on in my real estate journey, and it really helped me solidify what I wanted to focus on and what would help me in the long run with my business the most, which at the time was building the team. And that is how we got financial freedom our first year. So I'm curious, have you read any of these books? Are there any books that you think I'm missing? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. I post new videos every single week all about marketing, mindset, wealth creation, team building, entrepreneurship, all of those fun things, everything that I can do to help you build the business of your dreams. So as always, you are all kings and queens, and abundance is your birthright. I will see you at the top.